Owner of Talents here, and I just want to say that we are ecstatic to be a major sponsor of Homefront SitRep, a community that is ran by veterans and made for veterans. So thank you for tuning in. Talents was formed in order to create a music scene that was together in the form of a collective, so that no one has to do everything on their own. And guess what? We've been doing this for free for over a year. So please go and check out Talents through Facebook or through our official website at www.talenttalents.com. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you again for tuning in to Homefront SitRep, a veteran-owned and operated podcast just for you.
My name's Rick Ames. I own Louisville Local Entertainment, a company for music shows, promotions, and bookings in the Louisville music scene. As a veteran, it's my honor to support and sponsor local veteran-owned businesses such as Homefront SitRep, made by veterans for veterans. So if you're in the music business and need some help booking or promoting a show for free, look me up, Louisville Local Entertainment. And thanks for tuning in to Homefront SitRep.
Gear up in style wearing Got Your Six apparel. Every purchase makes a difference. It's more than just clothing, it's a statement of gratitude. Upgrade without breaking the bank. Discover cost-effective, high-quality clothing made in the USA. Each shirt is handcrafted by our team in the great state of Texas and shipped for free to your front door. Got Your Six is where quality meets purpose. We're a small veteran-owned business that takes pride in the mission and the value of our products. Join us in growing a community, supporting our heroes, veterans, and first responders by wearing a custom design.
I thought you'd never ask.
Visit sameflagsameoath.com and use the code TRIPLETHREAT for 10% off. Follow us on all social media platforms for any upcoming releases or events, and you can reach out to us with questions anytime. We are here to support our brothers and sisters.
Hey guys, Mac Verdi here with Veteran Mortgage Solutions. As rates are dropping, home values are going to start to go up. It's time to start looking if you're looking to purchase a home. That being said, we are an all-military veteran loan officer team. We know the ins and outs of the VA home loan. We are considered the experts in this field. Give us a call today. Go to our website, veteranmortgagesolutions.com. Fill out my quick form. I'll give you $500 off for its closing costs. Have a great day.
Welcome to Homefront SitRep. I hope you're in for a great show today, because I'm just a veteran talking about what's on my mind and maybe yours.
You can find Homefront SitRep on Apple, Amazon, Spotify, or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. You can also check out Homefront SitRep's YouTube channel.
Buckle up, the show is starting. Good Saturday afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Homefront Sit Rep. How is everybody doing? Miss Candace, how are you, dear?
Wonderful. I'm
Man,
excited for this.
dude, I'm excited for this episode as well. I'm super friggin' stoked for it, actually. So here, for some reason we lost them. I don't know what happened. So hopefully they'll come back in. The
Who's
good
that great
old
Wi-Fi they got?
Yeah, that great Wi-Fi, at undisclosed location. So today we are going to be joined by 4 Army, active duty Army members at the present moment in time. Names are Sergeant First Class Lyons, Staff Sergeant J.T. Pruitt, Sergeant Chris Longo, and Sergeant Quentin Tennant. Once they get back online, we will bring them in. Hopefully, their internet's not acting funny over there. There they are. I think they just popped back in. But no, we're super excited about this because, like I said, they're at an undisclosed location, and we're gonna
Active.
they're active at the present moment. They've been on deployment for 5 months right now, and we're going to bring them in. We're going to talk about the morale of of the unit, and then we're going to talk about other things that are going on as well. And there might be a few surprises. I don't know. Maybe a few surprise guests. I don't know. But
Maybe.
Anyway,
but we're also going to talk about something really cool that you made happen with this.
Well, I didn't really facilitate it all the way, but I did have
helped. So it's going to be a cool thing to talk about.
Yeah, you are correct, Sarge. It is McDonald's Wi-Fi. You are correct. So without further ado, let's bring them to the stage. We got, like I said, Staff Sergeant First Class Lyons, Staff Sergeant J.T. Pruitt, Sergeant Chris Longo, Sergeant Quentin Tennant. Welcome, gentlemen. How are you guys?
There is a bit of a lag with them, so
and there is a little bit of a lag, everybody. So we're gonna, it's at McDonald's Wi-Fi from an undisclosed location. So we're gonna have to play it by ear. Angry Sarge says, "Thank you guys for your service." Angry Sarge is an awesome cat. If you don't follow his YouTube channel, you should. It's Angry Sarge. So guys, I don't know who wants to take this question, but what's the morale like in the location that you guys are in right now? That's a hell of a lag.
I know. The morale is that bad?
It's lagging real bad, so we can't hear.
So do we need to talk louder?
So that's why we have.
So what's the morale like there?
What?
Your morale.
I'd say the morale here is pretty good. I mean, for the. Isn't that what you just asked?
Yeah, but it's lagging. Just answer.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good here. I mean, considering like in the Middle East, I think we're in like probably the better situation you can be in here. So I mean, there's lots of stuff to do here, and as you can see, we got our softball jerseys on. We play intramural softball. Just for everyone out there, we're probably the #1 team on base here. So not to brag. Yeah, 7-1.
Yeah.
All right, so do me a favor. Why don't you guys raise your hand and introduce yourself officially so everybody knows who's talking?
All right. I'm Sergeant First Class Lyons. A little bit about me. I've got 18 years in service right now. Looking for retirement. Volunteered to come on this deployment. I'm the MEO, so the equal opportunity guy. I get to listen to all these complaints and stuff from lower enlisted. And that's me in a nutshell here.
I'm Sergeant Chris Longo. I got 6 years of service in, and I'm one of the Seaburn NCOs here for the battalion.
Sergeant Quentin Tennant. I actually extended to stay on the deployment with these guys. I came over from New Hampshire. Got 14 years in. I'm just ready to see what else they have for me.
Staff Sergeant JT Pruitt, going on 17 years. I'm the supply guy here, so I've got it made.
Yes, supply guy's always got it made.
And that's pretty evident because anytime you need supplies, you have it.
That's awesome.
The only thing he ever has is 550 cord.
Got some paracord.
True.
Very true statement.
And so
well, so we got our first guest that just jumped on. What's going on, Mr. Ronnie Brown? How are you, sir?
How you doing? How y'all doing?
Doing all right. What do you want to say to your brother, sir?
Hey, what's up?
Which one? Nah, I'm just messing. How you doing, buddy? Y'all kicking butt over at softball? Huh? You see Jordan?
They say they're number one on the base right now, Ronnie, and there is a little bit of a lag on their end.
There's probably a little lag between me too.
Oh, it ain't bad. Yeah, we're kicking butt softball, and then, and then there's not the golf here is not too bad. It's a little driving range. It's pretty crappy, but
All right. We're building a new home at the lake.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Looks like it's a lake.
Yeah, he's at the lake. So what's the when you first got over there to the base that you're at, you guys didn't have like sports equipment like softball bats and gloves and balls and stuff like that. What was that like when you first got there, and what was the process like to getting people to donate that stuff to you guys?
Well, at first we had to MOs and stuff to try to get used equipment from the MWR so we could play. Then the process was just me and a couple of guys made a Facebook post just to see who would be willing to help or had any extra gear laying around to send to us. Luckily, everybody jumped together from different counties. We got stuff. We got way more than what we needed, which is awesome. So now we have enough, to make sure it lasts for us, and then we can also hand off the next unit so they can play.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. I'm gonna bring up the next guest as well. They just popped on as well. I got your dad and your mom, and looks like your aunt as well. How are you guys?
Hello. Hey. Can you hear us?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Didn't say you think that's all.
Are you gonna bring old people on trying to drive? It looks like.
Hey, we're coming from a sample. We're all the way down here in Casey County.
Yeah, they're in Casey County today. They're AJ.
Oh, but no.
But they wanted to come on and surprise you a little bit and say hi and talk to you a little bit as well with your other guys there. So you they done lost the phone. Dang, old people and technology don't mix.
Well, I shut mine off somehow. But I ain't old either.
Hey, Ronnie. I don't know who's up.
All right. And Shay, you want to say anything to AJ?
I love you, but can't wait to see you get home.
Love y'all.
Love ya.
All right, I'm gonna let y'all go since y'all are driving. Y'all can watch it if you want to.
All right, love y'all.
All right, bye.
See you guys.
Love you too.
All
right.
Is my water down here, guys? Or do I not have one down here?
All right, Ronnie, you got anything else to say before I let you go?
Man, I love you. Y'all take care over there. Kick ass if you got to. And I'll see you when you get back, brother.
All right, love you. See you, bud.
All right. Y'all take care.
All right, later, Ronnie.
See you, bud.
All right. So I got one more surprise for you AJ. Just one more, and then we'll get into the meat and potatoes of things. I got your wife and your small ones right here. They wanted to say hello to you.
Say hi. Say hi, Dad.
Hi, kiddos. How are you guys?
What y'all doing?
Miss Tammy, how are you?
Good.
Can y'all see your daddy on the screen?
See him right there? Yes.
Yeah. Are you?
Come,
Are
say,
you?
Daddy, get up and come closer and see you.
Are y'all ready for Dad to come home?
Stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all ready for him to come home?
There's that.
Hey, I know you're not shy, little man. So
I know.
why are you acting all timid right now?
Daddy, so I don't know why he's acting shy.
Wake up.
Yeah.
Wake up.
Oh man. Yeah, so no, I'm excited to bring everybody together and AJ and surprise you with your family that wanted to come on and say hi to you. I know it's hard sometimes to get to talk to people while you're deployed and stuff like that. So I figured since I had you on, I'd go ahead and surprise you with some of your family members and basically show you and your unit mates there that people back home respect you guys, and we love you guys, and we miss you guys, and we want you to be safe. And I know the feeling because when I was deployed, of course, that was many moons ago when I was younger. It's hard being away from families, and a lot of times your morale and your morale gets down, and then you lose track and you lose sight of things, and you're like, when's this shit going to end? Because I know it did for me when I was on my deployments to Haiti and Okinawa and Greece and all the other places that I went as well. And it sucks, but you got family back home like Tammy and the kiddos here, your mom and your dad and your aunts and your uncles. Everybody, all we want is you guys to be safe, and we want you guys to make it home, and because if somebody loves you, I mean that's how you should look at it. So, Tammy and the kiddos, y'all want to say anything to Daddy?
I'll say Dad.
Don't be shy, B.
There's Dad right there.
Love
I'm
y'all.
here for Dad. Dad said love you. He said
Love you. Love you, Daddy.
You're
All
not
right.
quite back in the bed though.
Yeah, Miss Tammy, you got anything to say to AJ before I let you go?
We're proud of you and we miss you. And I'm tapping out when you get back home. I'm tapping out for about a week. You got this.
Yeah, he'll definitely help you out.
Smash my head.
Ain't that right?
All right,
I
kiddos.
understand. It's okay.
Well, y'all take care of Mama, and I'll see y'all soon, hopefully.
Spot back in bed.
And you don't get your spot back in bed, Coda said.
Until you come home.
All right. Bye, guys.
All right, bye. All right, AJ and fellas. So right now you're what? What? That's got to be a long ass lag.
Yeah.
So it's what 10:30 your time. That lag, man. That McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Speak and pause. Speak and pause.
Yeah, it's 10:30, right? Yeah, 10:10. Yeah, that's what time it is.
Now you guys are playing. You guys just got done playing softball earlier. Was it a game or was it a scrimmage? What were y'all doing?
It was a game.
Y'all are undefeated right now, right?
No, we 7-1.
Oh man!
But the loss, we don't count that. That was a fluke.
100%.
We didn't have a full team.
Are there?
We had a guy playing
26.
26.
26 teams?
Yep.
Holy shit. Sorry. Jesus. I wasn't expecting that number. It's like maybe 3, 4, 26.
Yeah, no, that's 26 teams. That's a lot of teams. So I'm assuming you guys are on a pretty big base. I don't know exactly where you're at, and I'm not going to disclose that on the internet here or anything like that. But I'm assuming you guys are on a pretty big base.
Yes.
It's like a mile. It's like a mile 0.2 or something. I think like from end to end, it's like a mile and a quarter and a mile and a half. So I mean, it is kind of a bigger base, but it's not crazy big.
Gotcha. So I'm assuming there's a lot of units there. Is it just an Army base, or is it a multi branch base?
Yeah, it's multi with also foreign armies and stuff too.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's primarily Army.
Awesome.
But they keep the team so small that
Do what?
So they keep the team small that like multiple units have multiple games or multiple teams in it. So like ours has two teams out of ours.
I gotcha. All right.
How many people per team?
You can have up to 20.
Oh.
Not every team has that many, but you can have up to 20 on a team.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah,
so
it's kind of. I think it's kind of a big deal here. Base participates in it.
Yeah.
So you guys know. I'm assuming you guys know who that is.
It's because of the ear, right?
Yeah, he's on our team.
Yeah.
I saw that. And I
forehead
figured.
he got.
I like how he spelled his name wrong on that.
I figured you kind of knew who that was when the comment came up like that. I was like, I bet you they know who this is. So you guys been in country 5 months. You got a little over 4 months left. Are you guys ready to come home?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I hear you there. I was, when I was deployed, I always was ready.
Yeah,
I was ready to
softball's
come
what keeps
home.
it sane. You know,
Softball keeps you sane. That fucking lag, man. That fucking lag, bro. Oh man. Oh hellfire! Y'all are crazy, man. Let me tell you, that lag. I don't know how y'all do it over there.
Hey, so since there's such a lag and we're asking questions and waiting on an answer, like give us something that you're looking forward to while you're there. Like you're talking about the softball and stuff. Is there something else that you're enjoying? Is there something else that you're looking forward to getting home? Like give us a little something from each one of you. Like talk to these civilians back home. No. Okay.
But you didn't really talk much on you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to so softball is what keeps me sane over here along with the gym. But when it comes to coming home, I'm looking forward to hanging out with my kids. We get home right around deer season, so spend some time out in the woods with the kids. Golf, fishing.
Well, there's a lot of organizations.
So when it comes to me, it's more so I got a good family.
Shut up, Dave.
Sorry, dude.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I'm playing baseball right now, so like one of the family members back home. So I get to watch all that at all times. So that's what I look forward to. It's not just playing; it's getting to watch them back home.
Yeah, it's the same for me. I got 2 young kids back at home that I know they're real itching for me to get home and play with them, and they're starting sports. And I was coaching my daughter's soccer team too before we came up here, so I know she's ready for me to get home and to get back into that. And they like to fish too, so I know they're looking forward to that. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest motivator over here too. Is just getting ready to come home to them, and thankfully it's 2024 and there's good technology for the most part, minus this Wi-Fi. I'm able to FaceTime with the kids and still get to be a part of their lives every day. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I'm sure like that's a huge difference from you look at like old ass Willis when he was in, and you guys still have that great part of it being 2024 and still being able to connect with your family. Like I can't imagine like when gray hair over here was in, but like it's a really good thing that you guys have. I love it, and I love that you guys all are family men. You got some things to look forward to. Coming from me, I'm an advocate, but I'm a civilian. But I definitely appreciate your guys' service and thank you for it every day.
Well, you're a military brat, so get it right. Your daddy was Army, right?
Yeah, I tried to join, but my MS said no.
Yeah, but you still been around military your whole life, even with your dad being in the military and stuff like that.
But that doesn't take away I appreciate their service. I still thank them every day.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. But for you guys, when you get back home, I know you're not veterans, and there's a lot of veteran service organizations out there. But with you being military, you could still utilize the veteran service organizations out there. There's a lot of organizations here in Kentucky that take veterans and military and first responders hunting, fishing, all the things that you guys like doing. Because I know for me, like outdoor therapy, like I love going deer hunting. Outdoor therapy for me always soothes the soul. When you go out in the woods, first, opening day of deer season, and you're sitting out there by a tree or in your tree stand or in your blind, and you're watching nature come alive. It's just something that it heals the soul. So when you guys get home, make sure you get out in the woods or you do something that you enjoy doing, like going golfing or fishing or whatever you like doing, because that'll help you what's the word I'm looking for?
Acclimate.
Yeah, acclimate to civilian, back to civilian life to a certain extent, anyway. AJ, what are you looking for?
All you guys, make sure you forgive him. He was a Marine.
You're fired.
Yeah, does he got his crayons?
I bought him all kinds of crowns.
Words are hard.
Plenty.
Words are hard.
Glow in the dark, pastels. He's got plenty of crowns.
Anyways, for me, it's the same thing.
Hell yeah.
All the kids' sports and all that, and picking up new sports and trying to watch them play and stuff would be nice. Same thing, outdoors, living outside, just anything. Just ready to be back home and take actual real vacation. That's not this dirty sand and rocks and stuff. So.
Yeah, I tell you, I hated being in the sand pit. I hated it with a passion because, during the day you got extreme heat, and then at nighttime that temperature just drops. Some days it could go from a 80-degree swing some days. So I'll be glad when you guys are back too, just because, you got, like I said, you got family out there that is concerned about you guys, worried about you, and everybody, everybody loves their family members that are serving. So I can't wait for you guys to get back and done with your deployment and out of the sandbox. That way you can get the sand out of your clip and don't have to worry about it none. So
let me ask, we got people got this softball stuff sent over to you guys. You guys still got 4 or 5 more months. Is there anything else you need other than better Wi-Fi? Like, is there anything that we can get together and have people rally for and get you some stuff over there?
Yeah. I mean, we're pretty set with what we got. We can't really ask for more than we already have.
So what about?
It's simple, but we make the most of it. So it's a lot to us.
And I'm not even talking sports equipment, like certain snacks. Is there any, like anything? Books? Is there anything that would just be, one of those little guilty pleasures that you're missing?
We can't have that.
Yeah, the guilty pleasure we're missing. We can't have.
No, things we can actually mail to you. No, I'm talking like mailable items, not. We know what you want. You all got kids, but like other guilty pleasures.
I mean, if anything gets sent, it's appreciated. We get a bunch of stuff now from people. Our chaplain, he gets donations by like 30 boxes. I mean, it's crazy how much stuff we get. So to pinpoint what we want or need, it's kind of hard because we've been getting everything, and it's hard to say.
Yeah.
But I mean, if there's people who want to throw any random boxes, like anything's great, appreciate it. And then, I mean, it's nice just to have random stuff. So, but it's hard to pinpoint to say, hey, we want this, this, or this.
All right. You got plenty of socks?
Underwear. No, I'm just joking. Nope.
I'll wear socks, man.
I'll make sure they're pink and
We got some
sparkle.
socks in. Yeah. We like thongs. I mean, we don't wear them. I mean, no, socks.
It's good sweatbands for softball.
I thought that was
Angry Sergeant.
For what ball?
Angry Sarge said he better see crowns in the next care package. I don't know if the Army guys would like crowns, Sarge.
No. You might switch them over. All these boys are ready for retirement then.
That damn lag. Oh man.
But our Army boys like permanent marker. They like smell.
All right, what'd you say, David?
Something.
Oh, I was saying that Angry Sarge said that he better see crowns in the next care package.
So, AJ got a nice little AJ got a nice little visit with some family members. And we got JT, Chris, and Quentin. If you have family or anybody watching right now that maybe you haven't had a chance to really communicate with as much, is there anything you guys want to shout out to them or tell them or?
I love you guys. I miss you guys. There's not a whole lot of you guys back home, but I appreciate everything you guys do for me and have sent for me, and I'll be home soon.
Yeah, I mean, I talk to my kids pretty much every day, so just same. Love them. Can't wait to get home. This is my second rotation, so I've been here over a year already, so I'm ready to get home.
I'm about the same as everybody else. Love my kids, love my wife. Ready to be home. Tired of this shit. Getting too old for this shit.
You're a supply man.
I can't wait to see.
I know. I'm too
Yeah,
old.
he sits in the air conditioner all day. I can't wait to see grass. That's what I miss.
So, all right. Now, is anybody on base? Because I know when I was in, outside of our hooches, we had some people send dirt, and then they sent grass seed with it, and we grew our own grass over there. Does anybody on base have something similar to that?
Yeah, they have a shitty driving range.
No, the sergeant major makes us pick it.
Yeah.
Really?
No grass.
Yeah. Every Friday, the grass gets taken out of the ground. Beautification.
What?
Because sand is so beautiful.
Whoa.
That's not made up.
It's
true.
This happens.
Oh, that's crazy. That's
I've done a lot of stuff in my military career, but you're picking grass out of the damn sand. probably tops.
Are you guys allowed to have like little pots or like a little chia, like a chia pet?
Yeah.
Oh, I see y'all getting a lot of chia pets in your future.
Yeah, look, I need home front supporters. We're gonna start investing in some
Just
chia
don't let
plant. We gotta
Scarface-
send some grass over to these boys.
He said, "Don't let Sergeant Major see it." Oh, Sergeant Major, why are you walking on my grass? Sergeant Major Risvold, he was a stickler for that shit. All right, fellas, that lag is pretty good. Is there anything else you guys want to say before we let you guys go?
Thanks for having us on.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. When you guys get back stateside,
Thanks
we'll
for
have
what you guys do.
Well, thank you. When you guys get back stateside, we'll have you four back on again and talk about, the transition from being deployed to being back home, if that's something you guys are down for.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think better Wi-Fi would help out with that too.
Yeah,
just a little.
And hey, maybe sometime again before you guys get home, like at the end of the softball season, let's talk about how you guys might have actually won.
All right, fellas.
I can hear it when they actually hear us. You can hear us, so then you know when they're going to respond. Look, it was great. We appreciate you guys coming on and sharing some of your personal stories and the morale over there. We're glad that things are going, a little better, minus the grass and the fact that you're not home. But we all appreciate you out here.
Y'all cutting in and out pretty.
Yeah, well,
I think we're losing.
McDonald's Wi-Fi. But we all appreciate you and thank you for what you do, and just stay safe and home to those families.
Are y'all back?
They're listening.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
We appreciate y'all.
All right, guys. Later.
You sleeping?
Dude, that Wi-Fi over there at McDonald's Wi-Fi, oof, it sucks. I hated it when I was overseas and of course, technology is a lot different now than it was when I was in, because we didn't have cell phones, so we couldn't call home every day.
But you know what? When you think about it, and you talking about that, you couldn't do that. That lag is worth it.
Oh,
that having the ability to not only just talk to somebody that's back home, but you can see their faces, like how much that helps with, like, I got goose pimples everywhere right now, just thinking about the fact that they're able to do that now, where they can see their families and they can see their kids. And like he was saying, you can actually be a part of your kids' lives every day, where that's a wonderful opportunity. I know there's some places still that probably don't have that, but the fact that, them, like, that it was great to have them on and, really be able to appreciate somebody that's active right now. I know we deal with a lot of veterans and people that have already transitioned, but, and then the fact of bringing the softball stuff of, they have plenty of what they need and even more for, the next troops that come in, or that it's going to last a while. And that's wonderful. And we need to get some fucking chia plants up in here.
Yeah,
I want to see boxes and boxes of chia plants over there and get them some grass.
So like I said, when I was deployed, we had people that would have family members send dirt and grass seed so they could grow it outside their hooch. That way, when they step outside their hooch, they could step on American soil. Because it was something that everybody enjoyed kind of doing. So it kind of became like a ritual. Anytime we stepped out of the hooch, we'd step on American soil before we stepped on whatever desert we were in.
Yeah,
So
but
that's,
they're making them pick the grass.
yeah, that's crazy that their sergeant majors making them pick grass. But no, I'm thankful that I was able to do that with my cousin AJ and bring in his family. You know, so they can, you know, sometimes get to see them in a different kind of, you know, setting,
Yeah.
basically. Unfortunately, the McDonald's Wi-Fi over there is not very conducive to doing a live podcast.
Right.
But it's all right. I mean, it worked out. Just about a 9 to 10 second lag there.
Yeah.
But I can't wait for them guys to get home and we can do it again and then have a, you know, a really good conversation with them and talk about their experience, where they're at. Because right now I know they're in OPSEC. They can't really talk about what they do or where they're at and stuff like that. So you're welcome. I'm going to use that term, Sarge. McDonald's.
Yeah, I know. That was great.
Yeah. Definitely gonna have to use that. But yeah, these guys, man, they're you know, they're out there, they're putting their, you know, life on the line every day. And their wife and kids are back home. Stop saying that F word.
Sorry, Sherry.
That's my aunt Sherry. That's AJ's mom.
I know. Sorry, Sherry.
But these guys, you know, they signed their name on that dotted line, so they're serving, but also their families are serving at the present moment in time, because mom and dad who are listening right now, wife and kids that are listening back home, they're serving just as well, because they're wondering, when's dad coming home? Is dad coming home? And we had a conversation with Michelle Black when we had her on. You know, her kiddo come up to her a week before her husband died in that ambush and said daddy's not coming home. That right there, that's scary to a certain point. It's like, you know, but as veterans, as military members, that's what we signed for. That's what we signed up for. So I applaud these guys, you know, AJ and his team there. And he just said, yes, it's bad, but thanks to you all and everyone. Sorry, I
you swirled.
Well, I was reading comments. Sorry, but no, man, it's all fun and dandy and all randy most days. But next time, AJ, we'll get you on and the rest of your guys. I know you guys are still listening right now. We'll get you guys back on when you're back home. So Tammy just said right here. All right, Angry Sarge, be good. I'm gonna call you later, Sarge. Tammy just said, my kids ask me almost every day when daddy is coming home. And that's true. And you know, people don't realize that kids and spouses, whether it be male or female, they serve and they have their own form of PTS. We talk about it all the time. And if you're in crisis, you can reach out to 988*1. And if you just want to talk to somebody, 988*1, and they'll definitely take care of you and talk to you. Or you can call Candace or myself, or there's several of us out there that are veteran advocates, and you know, we'll lend an ear to whoever, whenever.
You know, and speaking of that 988, a lot of people don't know, and I've tried to mention it a couple of times, but it's not just for the service member. That's for families too. So if you're a family member and you're, you know, if you're going through it with that military person, or if you're just going through it, period, and you know, you're a spouse, a child, a family member of that person, you can utilize 988 as well. It's very welcomed. It's designed for everybody. So keep that in mind. It's not just for them. Yes, it's primarily, but it is for family as well.
And then, like we say always, you got to get out there. Got that from our buddies at Project Zero out in Texas. Cal Shudik and his team out there. As veterans, as family members of veterans, you have to get out there. And what that means is get outside. Don't just be holed up in the house, because you will go stir crazy. You gotta get out there. And that could be going into the woods, could be going on the lake, it could be going to go visit family members, could be going to visit other friends and family. So you definitely have to get out there. And then, yeah, you just got to get some sun therapy or outdoor therapy. And then, like we always say, you have to ask that next hard question. Like AJ and the boys, they're deployed right now in an undisclosed location. And if they see a service member that's down in the dumps or in the blues, they have to ask that next hard question.
Yeah.
Go up to them and say, "Hey, how you really doing?" Because I know being over there, it's a downer, man. Because you're away from family for 9 months at a time to a year, and it does get to you. I mean, it's definitely a morale drainer. So you have to get out there and ask that next hard question.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's a lot of where people don't understand, and but people that haven't experienced it or been in the community don't understand the brotherhood that comes from that. And you have to realize that when you guys are deployed, that's all you got. And when you're at times in life or death situations, or you're the uncertainty, these are the people you have, and these are the people that you trust, and you become this family unit that cannot be broken.
Yeah.
And so having people have a little more understanding of that they're away from everybody. It's who they got. Appreciate that brotherhood, appreciate that bond, because it's unlike anything that anybody else could have.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Now, AJ and the fellas just jumped offline. They said they got to hit the shower and hit the rack because it's close
late.
It's late their time. So I want to thank them again for jumping on, and we're definitely going to have them back on later.
Yeah.
And then I got Grace has an archery competition here shortly. We'll be heading to, but I want to thank my Aunt Sherry and Uncle Pee Wee, Tammy and Ronnie, all of those guys for coming on and surprising AJ the way we did. I kind of wish the Wi-Fi was a little better on their end. I think the conversations would have flowed a little easier. But I want to thank them guys and everybody for coming on.
Yeah, it was awesome. Maybe next time we can surprise the other guys.
Yeah, definitely. If I had knew who was coming on, I probably would have tried to reach out and make it that way. Candace and I always say one veteran at a time. If we reach one veteran today, that veteran's going to turn around and help somebody tomorrow. So if you're a veteran and you want to help, reach out to Candace and I. We're trying to build a collection of veterans out there that can help other veterans, depending on what state they're in, whether they're in New Mexico, Texas, California, Washington State. We're trying to build a Rolodex. You can email us at homefrontsitrep@gmail.com, and we can get back with you and set you up. And we're just trying to build a collection of like-minded veterans out there that are all about helping another veteran out, and not giving a handout, but giving a hand up. That's what we're all about, is giving a hand up. So, ladies and gents, like I said, thank you for coming on here. Everybody that jumped on, Angry Sarge, Brian Roof with Every Day's a Saturday, Brett Combs, Rich LaMonica was on earlier. He said, keep up the fire, Candace and Willis. This is a great service to these warriors.
And don't forget, since we did our special edition today, we will not be live tomorrow, but we'll be back on Monday at 7.
Yeah, we'll be back on Monday at 7, and we have Jeremy Kuntz. Let's see if I have his slide. Let's see. So Jeremy Kuntz is coming on now. I think this is going to be a pretty cool episode because Jeremy Kuntz is a realtor in, I think he's down in Bardstown, Kentucky, but he services Louisville as well. So he's also with Homes for Heroes.
What's
so
that
Jeremy,
beard?
Yeah, I know, right? Ain't that's a pretty awesome beard.
That's where you're trying to get, isn't it? Look,
No.
you got called out. You got called out from Aunt Sherry. Don't forget Uncle James and Kathy.
And yep, there we go. Uncle James and Aunt Kathy. So Jeremy Kuntz is dedicated realtor at Custom Select Realty, specializing in assisting clients in finding their ideal homes. He is particularly focused on supporting veterans, first responders, teachers, and healthcare workers through the Homes for Heroes program. So we're going to have Jeremy on. We're going to talk about what he's doing for veterans and the Homes for Heroes program out there, which is pretty neat. If you've never heard of the Homes for Heroes program, it's pretty neat. So, but no, I'm excited about that. And then that's going to round out our month of April. And then coming up May, we got some really cool ones. We got May 5th, we got Hero Stock, which is based out of Nevada. It was originally called Vet Stock, but now it's called Hero Stock. And what they do is they put on a big concert, and they travel, and not just in their area, but they travel to other states and put on concerts for veterans and first responders. So that's why it went from Vet Stock to Hero Stock, because they added first responders in there as well. And then we got some lady love. We got Miss Brooke Kahn from She's the Veteran coming back on. They got their big event coming up since I think June is Female Veteran Month, I believe. Is it June? Is it June that's Female Veteran Month, or is it May? But anyway, we're going to talk about that big event that they got coming up. Mother's Day, I'm offline. We won't be doing one on May 12th.
Sorry, guys. Go enjoy your moms.
And then May 13th, we got Guitars for Vets. We got Mr. Groovin' Tom from Guitars from Vets. And then May 19th, which I don't have the shirt down here. I wish I had brought it. We got Veteran Hundo Club coming on, Mr. Christopher Raymond and his partner. And then May 20th, we got Two Wolf Foundation coming on. May 26th, we got Beyond Boundaries. I'm super excited about Beyond Boundaries because what they do is they take not just veterans, not just first responders, but anybody with a disability or other abilities. They say, they don't say disability, but other ability.
Oh, I like that.
They help them get out and, whether it be kayaking, whitewater rafting, they rock climbing. So we're going to have those guys on with Beyond Boundaries. And then on the 27th of May, we got Nick Buss with Leaf Homes. Nick, he created the employee resource group within Leaf Homes for veterans. And then now he's also the founder of two other veteran service organizations. So I'm super excited about that. And then rounding out May 29th, we will have our next Tip of the Spear Veteran Roundtable, which is super cool because we have on that we have Homefront Sit Rep Triple Threat Vets podcast, the Misfit Nation, the Decision Hour, I Am Pitts podcast, the Oath We Took podcast, and Conversations with a Vet. And we're probably getting ready to bring in two new veteran podcasters, Brian Roof with Every Day's a Saturday, and Travis with Oscar Mike Radio as well onto the phone.
It's a good time.
Yeah, so Tip of the Spear is the last Wednesday of every month. So I'm super excited about that as well. So yeah, we're booked. Like I said, we're booked all the way into July. We're booking July right now. We got one in August that we got scheduled. That's going to be a cool one. August 12th, we have Scotty Hastings, who is a country music singer / I want to say Air Force. I could be wrong. Could be Army, Air Force. The A ones.
Yeah,
it's an A one.
He's in an A branch.
He's a country music singer. He's in Nashville. He's actually getting ready to release his debut album.
Awesome.
And it's called "I'm America." Is his debut single. I'm super excited to have him come on in August. So yeah, we're staying pretty busy, making some moves. Brian, I wish Brian Roof was still on here because Homefront Sit Rep is a proud member of Heroes Media Group right now. So Adam Bird, Heroes Media Group, we are proud members of Heroes Media Group, but we're also now getting ready to be on Military United Podcast Streams, which is several different organizations or several different podcasters. And then with that being said, they have a Roku channel as well.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to find us on the Roku channel as well. So
how freaking awesome is that?
No, I'm excited, man. I tell you, I'm like a kid in a candy store because, here we are, small time podcast. And I don't want to say small time because we've been listening to every country except for, I think, Africa is the only continent that we haven't been listened to on. So Australia, in Philippines, Thailand, UK, Brazil, Rio.
Undisclosed locations.
Undisclosed locations.
Hey, you know what? You're doing some great things, Mr. Willis. Some great things.
I'm doing what needs to be done. It should have been done a long time ago. But,
absolutely, but you're doing some good things.
We are. You and I. We are doing good things, and all of our watchers and listeners out there, you guys are the reason why we do what we do.
Yeah, and get a hold of me so I can give you an address to send the chia plants. Like, I am not joking about this. I want to get as many chia pets as I can. I don't even care what kind they are. Like, just get us some chia pets.
As long as Sergeant Major, he says, as long as Sergeant Major don't find out.
Yeah, well, they won't have to pick it. It won't be on the ground.
Yeah, definitely.
Hide it under their cots.
Well, it's time for us to roll out of here. My wife is already kind of tapping on the floor up there because we got to get going. We got to be heading. So Candace, take us out. I'm gonna let you say it. Oh, you bros.
Like we always say, stay safe out there, and we got
your six. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed this show.
Suggestions and comments are always welcome.
Cannot wait to have another great show with y'all.
Don't forget you can find Homefront Sit Rep on Apple, Amazon, Spotify, or wherever you get your favorite podcasts.
Stay safe out there. I got your six.